Good morning, Ada.
Good morning.
And good morning, our listeners. We are hosting Ada, our business development executive, here today in the show to talk about Saudi Arabia and GCC region in general, as the beginning of the 2026 was rather intense for you. How would you say what's the split between the time you spend in Poland and in GCC region from the beginning of the year?
Sure. As you said, it was really intense because roughly a little bit more than 1/3 of the year I spent there in GCC, both in Saudi and in Qatar. So
Nice.
a lot of things were going on.
So you're getting settled in the region.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
And I'm very happy with that.
And you actually attended several conferences, events in GCC in that time. And that actually the last trip was like 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
And there were like so many events during that time. So can you tell us a bit what kind of events you actually participate?
Okay, so I myself in Saudi attended Digital Empowerment Forum, ICAN conference, Global Labor Market Conference, and the rest of the team at the same time went to Real Estate Future Forum, Cash Conference, EMP Forum. So you can really see that there were a lot of things going on at the moment. And then I flew from Riyadh directly to Doha to attend Web Summit.
That sounds really intense. And actually, from the macro perspective, when I think about the markets and conferences around, I can only think of probably United States and specifically New York, when there are so many events within like 1 week or 2 weeks time span. And it seems it's really a dense environment for conferences in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, so like, what do you think? What does it say about the market, such saturation of the events, conferences?
Yeah, for sure. It says that they are in like fast acceleration mode for innovation. They don't only want to, for example, catch up with the US or Europe. They want to exceed everything that is done here on the market. They want to be the first when it comes to certain projects and certain initiatives. And you can really see that during the conferences. It's not only like PR move or marketing move. They are also shopping for competencies on the conferences, and they are really showcasing what they are planning, what they are doing. Always on the conferences, the government is really involved. They had their booths, so you can also visit them and talk about Vision 2030 and other initiatives that they support. So for sure. When I was in Saudi, I also attended a meeting in the garage office. It's like a acceleration program that is also backed up by the government, and they have over 400 startups under their wing, and we hope to be their partner in the soon future. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Let's do that, definitely. And you actually mentioned government like a few times. And so what's the role of the country in general, like in the tech development?
Sure. So in Saudi, the government is not only like giving you the rules how to operate within, for example, banking and fintech, but they are also acting like an architect for the projects, and they are guiding the whole society in like particular way to build really big platforms, digital infrastructures for everybody in the country. So they are really strongly focusing on empowering people over there, and they're also giving tons and tons of funding to many different institutions. So they act really in line with Vision 2030.
Okay. Actually, if you haven't seen the latest episode of Ada telling about the GCC region, please check this out, because we actually covered the cultural aspect, the society aspect, and how technology impacts society and daily life for the people in the region. Okay, got it. And as we pretty much focus on the financial technology, fintechs, banking, and so on at Espeo, so this is pretty much our target group of potential customers, partners, and so on. What can you tell me about this domain in Saudi Arabia and in GCC region?
For sure, in the few upcoming years, we will see the shift from just pilot projects that align with Vision 2030 to like live projects and projects on production, because we don't have much time until 2030. So for sure, the projects will be there, they will be live, and we will see execution and excellence for sure.
And I also feel like there is a kind of a pride thing going on in the back, because as you say, Arabic countries are not only looking to be equal to Europe or US in terms of technology and development and so on in that field, but they actually have their own mission, vision, they have their own plan. Like, do you feel that in this conversation? Is it like, do they keep on mentioning like, we want to have this because it's there in Poland, in Germany, or whatever? No. So it's like the pure focus on their own goals.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. The pride is really there. There are strong problem solvers, and they have the market really mapped out when it comes to what should be done, what will put them in the first place in the digital race, let's say, and they really have the timeline set up to execute everything. So that is totally right. They focus on their own thing, but of course they need like the global expertise, because with that many projects, that many government initiatives going on, you have to have external help. So you have to have external excellence, for example, when it comes to consulting, but also then to execute the projects. And that is where Espeo steps in and helps the Vision 2030 to, be executed.
Got it. And in business itself, when you're in the talks about the projects and so on, do you see like a strong decision making? Is it like, do they take decisions like much faster than we experience in Europe and the US? Is it the same? Is it actually the conversations are longer? How does it look like?
For sure, it's a relationship-driven market. So even though if they have like a strong priority to execute some projects because of the timeline, you still have to go throughout all the steps to become their trusted partner, not only like one of the persons on the list that they see through emails. Like shaking hands in real life, talking, and sitting by the dinner, it's also really an important step in the culture. But it's good you as a technology provider or a consultant like feel more like a part of their team in the end. So that is good, and they will remember you. Once the relationship is there and the partnership is there, you can count on the fact that they will come back to you and ask you to do more work, to help them with more things, and to be a part of their initiatives.
Got it. And how does it look like when you're in the conferences? Does the relationship also go beyond the conference itself? In Europe in the past, I think it's a bit a thing of the past, right? That like, for example, then we took this boat trip together with the customer, or went, playing paddle or whatever sport, or in Finland we went to sauna and so on. These little celebrations and so on. How does it look like in the region?
Yeah, it's totally like that. They want to spend the time with you. They're curious about you. They want to know personal things about you as well. They want to take you to dinner. They want to host you. They say that you are their guest in their country. Okay. So they really show the hospitality, and the relationship building thing is really strong in their action as well, not only the words. And also, if you know somebody and you return to the country, for example, they want to spend the whole day on a conference with you and just walk around the different booths and introduce you to other people and say, hey, this is Ada, she does this and that, she will help you, she's the best. If they trust you, they want to refer you also to their friends, let's say.
Got it. And let's come back to business for a second. And I was also thinking about the competence that the provider, consulting service provider needs to have. So how would you describe what they actually need, what they are looking for in terms of like technology development, any like hard skills and specific technology types that they are looking for?
So, for example, when it comes to hard skills, they are strongly focusing on blockchain, and it is really visible. We are in a couple of talks already with companies that want to have some things tokenized, and even though it's a very recent subject for them because the regulation is just coming live at the moment, but still they want to be the step ahead, and even though it just started, they already have some projects planned, and it's both in Saudi and Qatar. And when it comes to like more not technical things, when it comes to execution, they really want to see like international projects that we've done in the past, and they want to know how we execute the problem and how we provide value to past clients, and then apply it to their company and like be successful with us as well. And of course they want to have advisory, they want to have trust with you. So if you have clients in the market, it's even better because they like to refer each other as I told you before. So
how international is the market? Is it most of the projects are pretty much local, specific to the country? Is it specific to the region? How does it work, the technology that they are working on, business solutions and so on?
A lot of projects they are focusing are really local. They want to focus on local ecosystems and big initiatives, and private companies also align with that vision. But for example, like on the other hand, in Qatar, the environment is very international, because out of 3 million people living there in Qatar, only 300,000 are actually Qatari people. So the rest are from different countries, and that makes brings something else to the table, because they don't only have this Arabic approach, but also a lot of influences from different countries. And in Saudi, you also have international specialists, because they like bring the talent to them. But in Qatar, you can really feel the international vibe.
Okay, got it. And you actually started to learn Arabic, is that correct?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and like, how do you feel about how difficult is the language? Because as people say, like Polish is probably one of the most difficult languages, right? And like, how do you see
Arabic is very hard for me. It's very hard to even understand the tutor for me so far. But we're starting to learn the basic phrases and the alphabet. So now during the conference, I was able to understand when they were exchanging phone numbers between each other when it comes to our Arabic part of the team. So
and how is that what's the approach from the other side, from locals? Is that appreciated that you actually do that, or like try to use some basic phrases?
Yeah, for sure. It's like viewed totally different. It shows that it's not just one time like sales trip for me over there. That it shows that we are really investing time in that market, that we want to be like a part of their culture, a part of their language as well. And even if they will hear like a couple of words, they open up much quicker. They are much warmer to you. They want to know more about you, why you do this, what the company initiatives are. So even if it's just basic language, it's really a plus. But I myself want to have like a little bit more knowledge.
So like you want to be a native speaker in a year?
Hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Nice. And when is your next trip to Saudi?
So far, we are planning to go there after Ramadan. We'll see if it will be a trip to visit a particular client or a conference. But right now, let's give a little bit of time for our partners to, emancipate in Ramadan, and then we'll meet each other again. And after that, for sure, I will go to the LEAP conference. It's one of the biggest conferences in Riyadh. So for sure we have to be there. Maybe some other members of the team will go as well.
Perfect. Then I wish you only successful trips to Saudi and to the region. Thank you so much, Ada.
Thank you very much.
Telling us about the region, about the business, technology, blockchain, and so on. Then it's really interesting.
Perfect.
Thanks a lot.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.